Hello, I'm Moira and my collaborators are Desiree and Laura. This brief presentation will provide you with a descriptive summary about horses and notable problems that can occur when this species is poorly managed by humans. Equus ferus cabilis evolved around 50 million years ago. Domestication began about 6,000 years ago. Since then, the species has become highly differentiated through human selection for a variety of purposes, climates, and aesthetic preferences. Over 600 breeds exist today. Despite this variety, all horses share the same basic care requirements determined by their behavioral repertoire that evolved over the millions of years before they met humans. Most horse behavior and management is determined by the species' two major life history features. It's social and it's an herbivore. Horses evolved to eat vegetation, primarily grass. Horses are large and fast. Their food is abundant and available in the environment, but not calorically rich. In order to maintain their large endothermic bodies and obtain the energy needed to run from predators, horses eat a lot. In fact, horses spend the majority of their time foraging. They move slowly from patch to patch, taking short breaks for intermittent vigilance, maintenance, and socializing. Horses use a slow trickle feeding strategy. They eat frequent small meals throughout the day with 10 to 15-minute breaks in between. Even when a captive horse is given its full daily ration all at once, it will munch and snack throughout the day. The horse has a gut anatomy adapted to this feeding strategy. A relatively small stomach prevents the animal from taking in large portions of food in a short period of time. Behavior problems may arise when an animal that has evolved to graze over miles of open grassland is confined to a 12 by 12 foot stall fed a concentrated diet. It is estimated that a free-ranging horse may take 10,000 paces a day just during feeding. Horses only produce saliva when they are chewing. Saliva enters the gut and plays an important role in later digestion. If chewing time is reduced, less saliva enters the gut, which may cause colic, one of the most common health problems in domestic horses. Proper management for a healthy, happy horse includes an adequate space for grazing and exercise and appropriate diet and nutrition. Feeding a horse a rich diet high in carbohydrates and low in fiber will be detrimental to its health. Confining the horse and restraining its movement can lead to stereotypies such as weaving and circling. Depriving a horse of food for more than a few hours can cause wood chewing, cribbing, and bolting or guzzling its food. All these problem behaviors have different causes, but they are all indicators of stress. One way to reduce stress is by providing for a horse's other basic needs. Horses are highly social species and generally live in tight-knit groups called bands. Although the bands most often include one stallion, a male, one dominant mare, a female, and several other subordinate mares, a variety of group dynamics has also been observed. In any group of horses, a dominance hierarchy is developed. Individual rank can reflect a variety of factors such as age, size, length of residence, as well as outcomes of physically aggressive encounters with other group members. The greatest benefit to living in tight-knit social groups is protection from predators. The more eyes in a group, the greater chance that a predator will be spotted before it's too late. When fleeing from a potential threat, large numbers help confuse the predator and also decrease the risk of attack on any one individual. One important way these animals strengthen their bond with other group members is through mutual grooming or resting in close proximity to one another. Generally, mares tend to have one or two preferred partners, suggesting that these bonds are strong and enduring. Horses rely on their visual, olfactory, and auditory senses to experience the world around them. They have large eyes located more on the sides of their head, giving them a wider field of vision for keeping watch of predators and the location of all group members. They often use their sensitive sense of smell to locate specific individuals within a group, such as a mother looking for her foal. Another important adaptation horses have are ears that are capable of rotating from side to front independently from one another to pinpoint where a particular sound came from, such as an approaching predator. A positive human-animal relationship is vital for domestic animals, such as horses, in order to ensure proper care and prevent welfare issues. Preventing fear towards human enables the development of trust which allows the human to monitor health and administers treatments and basic maintenance in close proximity. The mother's response to a range of stimuli play a key role in shaping the behavior of the foal. Therefore, the type of relationship a caretaker develops with a mare, whether positive or negative, is likely to serve as a model for how her foal learns to interact with humans. Henry et al. Conducted an experiment in 2005 to test the degree of influence a dam's experience with humans has on how foals behave near familiar and novel humans through 1 year of age. Foals were exposed to positive interactions between their mothers and human handlers via brushing and hand feeding during their first 5 days after birth. Control foals had only minimal exposure to humans, and their mothers did not receive close contact. The reactions of both experimental and control foals to the presence of and interactions with humans were recorded at several stages of development. Results indicate that mares can influence their foals' behavior towards humans. On the left, more protective mares actively maintained distance between their foals and human handlers, whereas less protective mares allowed their foals to approach handlers more readily. The figure on the right, foals exposed to human dam interactions remained closer to humans and initiated physical contact with human handlers more often than control foals. The left axis in the first figure represents the percentage of time spent by the foals within a half meter of the human experimenter over the first 5 days of treatments, interacting with the dam. The left axis of the second figure also represents the percentage of time spent by the foal within a half meter of the experimenter during the standing motionless, not interacting with the dam test at age 15, 30, and 35 days. Here we can see the foal's reactions to the experimenter and the mare at 2 weeks old. In addition, foals exposed to human dam interactions demonstrated less avoidance and flight response when humans approached them, and they accepted saddle pads more readily than control foals. These behavioral differences were seen at all ages and continued when foals were retested at 1 year old and were generalized from experimenters to unfamiliar humans. This study demonstrates foals learn a significant deal of information about social interactions with humans from their mothers. Positive interactions with mares may have an equal or stronger impact on foals than direct contact with foals themselves. This is important when planning the management, care, and training regimen of a newborn horse. Extra effort need not be spent directly handling or socializing the foal. Continued gentle care of the mother is all that is necessary to prepare a foal for happy life with people. These are our sources. Thank you.